So I was in the shower this morning, and usually when I'm in the shower, I like to listen to collective energy readings, mainly collective energy readings. In the past, I will listen to music because I like music is everything to me. Like I cannot go a day without hearing music, and if I'm not like listening to it, there's music playing in my head where I'll just bust out and start singing. Like I love music. But I started to lean more towards listening to collective energy readings, and I always, I take what resonates, or sometimes I just listen just to know what's going on outside of the news, right? And so today I had like a really good workout, and then I decided like I was like listening to like too much music, and I was over consuming. So I just needed an opportunity to just like be in silence. And so while I was in the shower, I was thinking back to my middle school reunion, and we took a picture, right? And I remember initially when everybody, got in to take the picture. I'm tall, so ever since I was a kid, I always, when it was picture day, like I always had to, be in the back. I already know how it goes. But in this particular picture at our middle school reunion, which is cool by the way, because how many people have middle school reunions, right? So I'm in the picture, right? But I'm like hiding behind some of my classmates. And then it like dawned on me, like, why are you doing that? Like, come to the front. So I walked to the front, and I like laid on the floor, and I did like some like wow pose, because that's my personality. Like I've always just been like that person that's just like wild and like quirky and unique. And so, but what really stuck out to me was just the fact that I felt the need to hide, and that I didn't belong in the picture with my classmates. And so as I'm in the shower, I started to unpack that even more. And for a very long time, I felt like I didn't deserve a seat at tables. And it dawned on me, because I went to a gifted and talented program with kids that they came from more affluent neighborhoods, and I rode on bus 4, and bus 4 was the bus that rode to the hood. Now, even though I was just as smart as these kids, my parents didn't have it like that. My mom didn't have it like that. And I think that is, I know I should say, is one of the reasons why I didn't feel like I belonged in those spaces. And going to that middle school reunion, that part of me, my little girl, remembered that. Like, that's why I was hiding, because I didn't feel like I belonged. And I carried that with me. Like, even when I went to college, like, and I went to a predominantly white school, and I didn't feel like I belonged there. Like, I kind of just felt like I was there. I carried that with me into corporate. I always worked very hard to get in the positions that I was in. And there were times where I would come into spaces with people who were grandfathered in, nepotism. And I noticed like how those people would treat me. Like they would like be like really like mean to me and very condescending. And I would feel like less than. I would feel like I didn't belong. And, it all stemmed back to being in spaces when I was a little girl and feeling like I didn't belong with those kids. And that like, I don't know, like I just being home and taking time to like really just process my life. I feel like that's why I struggle with feeling seen, and knowing that I don't have to sit at your table. I could make my own table, because I didn't feel like I deserved it or I belonged in those spaces. And I was just as smart, if not smarter, just if not talented, more talented than these people that I was in the room with. But I just thought because they came from, like they had two-parent households, and maybe their home was dysfunctional too, but it was like they came from money. And in my mind, I just associated money with being a good person and, knowing better and just, like, yeah. And today I was sitting with that. And I know that's why I struggle with imposter syndrome of feeling like I don't deserve these things. But I started to pay attention or think back to those times that I interacted with those people, and they were being like mean to me. And it was because they knew that I belonged. And it wasn't like on me, it was in me. That dog was in me. Like my mom, I wasn't nepotism like I wasn't grandfather into anything. It was always hard work that got me into this space. Like I've always been a leader, like being the oldest sister, and just naturally, like that's just how I am. Like sometimes I'll fall back and I'll let other people lead, but that's just naturally who I am. Like that's just me. Like it's, like, and I just been sitting with that, and I ran into someone today that used to always make me feel like I didn't belong, and I just smiled at them and I just waved, and I was like, you don't have that dominion over me anymore. Like I call all my power back from you, like, because the way you treated me let me know that I'm that bitch. Like, you let me know just by the way that you treated me that you were intimidated by me. And if anything, like I was looking at you like you the big dog because of your position, but you let me know that I really was the big dog. And the title was just a title. All this shit is made up anyway. When you die, you can't take it with you. One of the like best investments was me deciding to sit in the plant medicine ayahuasca, because mother showed me so much. She showed me so much. She did. Like from the first ceremony, like once the medicine like went into my body, like she showed me exactly who I was. And it stays with you. Like once you can journey with mother one time and it stays with you. Like it opened so many doors. Like I started to remember so many things, and I've just been sitting with that, like dimming my light to make people around me comfortable. And it's like, why are you doing that? Like, why? I seen something yesterday. I want to say her name is the Orion's Eye. And she was talking about how spiritual people, like they usually give individuals like so much grace, because it's like you're looking at them like, I know why you're doing that. But she was like, sometimes you got to be the villain, because they don't have a problem being that way. So you gotta be that way. You gotta show them that dog is in me. Like you not finna play with me. And then another woman I came across, I want to say her name is Yaya, and she was saying how like morals is man-made, right? And a lot of times we feel like, oh, we're a good person. I don't understand why the universe is giving me such a hard time. And she was like, the universe not responding to whether you're a good person or not. The universe is responding to your frequency. So she was like, a person that's deemed as like a bad person, like they could be a shitty person, but they feel like they deserve something, so the universe gonna give that to them. So I've just been sitting with all of that, like, because I used to just like feel like I didn't deserve these things, and I'm around people that they're not good people, but this shit is coming to them because they feel like they deserve it. So yeah, like you gotta stop playing in your own face, like that's why people play in your face, because you don't take yourself seriously, so that's why they don't. So yeah, the best thing that could have happened to me was taking mental health leave to like just sit with that. And it hurts to sit with that truth, but it's a feeling. It'll pass. What I say, the truth will set you free. But first, it'll piss you off. So I don't know who else need to hear that, but let that dog out. Like stop letting people play in your face. Like give that shit right back to them. You deserve it. You deserve it. And you let the universe know, like, I deserve this. Not maybe kind of sort of like, nah, baby, you deserve it. I love you. Peace.